Welcome back to You're Doing the Most with your best hostess in the whole wide world.
I know that's
My
right.
name is Brittany.
And my name is Cinnamon J.
And, we back in this thing. I just want to start this one thing off.
Okay.
I be making up different names for my coworkers. Like, I gave this whole...
your actual real job coworkers.
Yeah, I gave this girl a whole different last name because I feel like it sounds way better than what she had.
Well, you changed their whole government name?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if her name was, like, Topanga Patowski, you named her, like, Topanga Johnson?
Yeah. Wow. And they liked it. She fucked with it, honestly.
Okay, so what name did you give her? What's her new last name?
Davenport.
Oh, I like Davenport.
See? I feel like
but Davenport is like just period, like Cinnamon Davenport. Like it's just like a.
No, it don't go with Brittany Davenport.
Yes, it do.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does, bitch.
I like Brittany Johnson.
I hate the last name Johnson. Sorry to all the Johnsons out there.
Sorry.
That was gonna be my last name.
Let's get into this week. So how was your week? How was your week?
My week was great. My mom's in town. So that's great. That's fabulous. It's great to see her.
Mm-hmm.
She's in town because my little cousin's getting married. And everybody keeps asking me, like, are you going to the wedding? Are you going to the wedding? I'm like, I wasn't invited.
That's wild to me.
So, no, I'm not going to the wedding. What's even more wild is that it's my mom's brother's son. So, it's not like we're like cousins. Like, this is like my first cousin. And on top of that, we went to rival high schools. Shout out to Morton Ranch. I went to the Morton Ranch High School. He went to May Creek. Same school district.
Wow, you was not invited to the wedding.
I wasn't invited to the wedding, but I don't feel any kind of way about it. Like, my mom's side of the family, it's not like it's like ever since my grandmother passed, it's like, it's kind of weird, bro. Like, it like, I was on the gram the other day. My little cousin's having a baby. Had no idea she was having another kid. Congrats to her. But it's a girl. But it was same. First cousin. The other brother is his kid.
Damn.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of weird to say just a little bit. But yeah.
Well, shit. My week was pretty mediocre. Didn't do anything. Missed a text, you up text. Really mad about that. So
that sucks.
I hate that I go to sleep so early. So if you ever want to send a you up text and call.
Let me tell you something.
Call twice.
Let me tell you something. I'm worse than you. Like, literally last night I fell asleep at your house at like 9:00.
It was. We was watching P-Valley too.
But if you don't text me and make arrangements by 7, not gonna happen.
I give people the cutoff at 9. If we don't make plans by 9, I'm in my bed sleep.
See, for me it's 7 because most of the people, well, it's nobody, but the people that was able to text me that, everybody live like in the city or further than me. Like, I don't stay in the city. I stay on the outskirts. So it'll take it's an event, not an event, but it's a kind of a journey for me to get there. Then I have to be at the gym at 5. So I need to mentally prepare for the whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, my cutoff is 7.
Damn. Well, you heard it here. You heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
I just want to start this game. It's really not a game. I just want to be nosy.
Oh, I love a nosy game.
Because I'm a nosy bitch.
Okay.
Would you rather date a short man with money or a tall man that's living paycheck to paycheck?
A short man with money.
Huh.
Yeah, short man with money. I mean, like, what's short though?
My short and your short is two different things. So my short is like
5'9".
That's not my short. My short is like 5'5", 5'6". I'm only 5'3". Wait, no, I'm 5'2".
Well, I'm 5'5". Well, really 5'4.5".
So my 5. So you're short to me. Huh.
Well, okay. So if your short is 5'5", well, I dated a short guy that was broke. So I date short with no money.
You dated a short guy that was broke.
Yeah, I mean, he's not broke now, but yes, we all live together. Trails Willowbrook, I think. No, not Trails Willowbrook. Willowbrook. Something at Willowbrook.
I know the apartment you're talking about, but
we moved to LA together.
He not short.
He's 5'6".
He's tall to me.
He's not tall, Brittany.
Well, I guess my short is like 5 foot to 5'5".
If I wear every time I wear heels, I was tall. He's only like he's at the most he's 5'7".
He looks like he's a good 5'9".
No, he's probably 5'7", and I'm 5. Let's just say I'm 5'5". So if I put on heels, I was taller than him.
Okay.
Or his height, bitch. That's short.
So my short is 5 feet to 5'5". That's my short.
My short is 5'7" to 5'11".
And that's medium to high. I mean, medium to tall.
Definitely. But to me, that's short. I don't want to date nobody that's short. But yeah, what about you? Short? Well, that's not fair because you had to go shorter. You had to date a man.
4 feet.
Yeah, 4'11", bitch. Satar's height. You had to date a man that's short for you. Would you date a man that tall? I mean, that height when he was rich, or a man that was 5'6" and that lived paycheck to paycheck?
I don't like this question for myself no more.
That's not fair. It don't work like that.
Ew, 4'11"?
Yes.
I'd be nervous when short women stand by me like, oh, they're so little and cute.
So cute.
And well, in this case, tall man living paycheck to paycheck. Cause my short can't be it can't be my range. I gotta go to like the 4s.
Yes, you have to go like 5 feet.
I can do a 5 feet, but not 4'11".
You can do 5 feet.
So I'm gonna change.
So
I'm gonna change it to
heels,
short man.
So if you wear heels, that makes you 5'5". Yes, because when you wear heels and I don't, we're the same height.
The short man that I talk to, pecking at. All right, next question. Is there a cutoff age to have a threesome?
No.
Like, can you be 50 having a threesome?
I want to be. I want to be
That's
60.
lit.
I want to be 65 having threesomes. I just feel like when I meet my person, I don't ever want us to just like
have a vanilla relationship.
Yeah, I don't ever want us to stop that thing, because I feel like once you start, it's gonna keep going. But I do want that.
You want some spontaneous shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to have threesomes beyond 50.
I mean, I guess it just depends on my partner. But I know I'm gonna want them. I feel, especially if I'm fine. Like if I'm still in the gym, which I'm sure I will be. Yeah, I'm in the gym. I'm fine. My body right. Like it's this woman who every time I go to the gym at 5 a.m. every day. Well, Monday through Friday, and she's in the gym at 5 a.m. too. She has to be late 50s, early 60s. Cause she's black, so who the fuck knows how old she is? But I know she's older.
Oh, could be 70 years old.
Baby is fine. Like I want to be that fine. Her dude be in the gym too. He fine. I would want to have threesome still.
Well, I think it is a cutoff age for threesome.
What age?
50.
Oh, 50? Okay.
Half my life.
Okay. So you're going to be 100.
I aspire to be 100.
Me too. Well, I want to be like Betty Wright, 101.
But she didn't make it to a 101.
Oh, she made the 99.
Yeah, she didn't make it to 100. Was it 100 or 101?
I don't know.
She didn't make it because she didn't make it. She was a couple of weeks shy of that bitch too.
I know. She a Capricorn too. Hey.
Yeah. Do you immediately cut someone off of one red flag?
Now, yes. Ish. So I say yes-ish. Okay, so to answer the question, right now at this big age, yes. But I do get bored because I live in a city where I don't have anybody, or I'm at this stage where I don't have anybody, but I know it's not going to be nothing. So it's just like, we can just go eat. Like, I like to eat very expensive food. So, yeah, we can go eat. But I know it ain't going to be nothing. That red flag is already in my mental. So you cut off, but you just a friend. You just a fool, bae.
Damn.
Hoka, bae.
I don't think I'm going to cut someone off of one red flag. That's my problem now. That's why I keep getting hurt in the end.
Yeah, that's your problem now.
I need to just do it.
Yes.
Damn.
I think so. I think your heart knows you have to just be like, okay, boom. Like, okay, I'm not doing this, and this. If he do this, it can't be like, oh, well, he does this and that. If he does this, that. Oh, yeah, I feel like you have to.
Okay, I need to figure out my heart knows.
But don't take my advice because I'm not nobody in a successful relationship.
But I don't have a successful relationship either.
Yeah, but I think if your red flags are what you feel like are hard knows, I feel like you got to stick to them.
Okay.
To me.
All right. Well, next question. How many chances would you give someone after betraying you?
I feel like this is somebody coming for me. What type of betrayal?
Any type.
Okay, because the betrayal I'm thinking about is not like a cheating or nothing like that. Like it's friend
betrayal.
I give them 3 chances. Strike 1, strike 2, 3 strikes, you're out for the old ball game. But then again, it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So it's like, why give him 3? You should just give him 2.
Mm-hmm.
But, and then I'm thinking about that toxic dude.
But he hasn't betrayed. Has he betrayed you, or y'all just toxic?
He hasn't betrayed me yet. He hasn't.
See?
He actually goes up. He actually does a lot more than most of my relationships ever. But we just toxic. So, I mean, I guess I'm going to say 3 strikes, you're out.
Okay. I feel like I'll give maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
Because if you're going to do this to me once, you're probably going to do it to me again.
And if you do it to me 3 times, and that's just
I'm just a dumb. Okay, no, I'll give him 2. Depends on the person. 1 or 2.
Okay.
Depends on the person. 1 or 2. 2 is the max. You're not gonna give me for a 3rd time. Because at this point, I just want it to happen. At this point,
I get what you're saying.
All right, my last question.
Okay.
What's the last thing you've learned from your last relationship, good or bad?
Go through the phone weekly instead of bi-weekly. Okay, I'm joking.
She ain't joking.
Joking. No, okay, one thing that I learned, good or bad. Oh, I did learn something good in that relationship. Keep the relationship stuff to y'all. Mm-hmm. Because all my previous relationships before that, I will like tell everything, like every single thing. So what I learned was keep our relationship like kind of sacred. Like what happens in this house stays in this house type shit. Mm-hmm. So that's what I learned. Okay. That's a good thing.
I think I learned a bad thing.
Oh shit.
It's to be a nagger. I'm gonna nag the fuck out of people now.
What do you mean nag?
Cause I was too laid back.
Oh, I get you.
I didn't speak up enough. So, well, I guess it's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
It's a good thing. Yeah. So I'm going to speak up if something's bothering me. I'm just not going to let it. Mm-hmm. And if I want it to last for several days, it's going to last for several days.
Yeah. Oh, that's
until me. You fix it.
Oh, that's me. Like, I will wake up the next day and another thing. I had thought about this and I had connected one more motherfucking dot that way and it made me come up with this, and I want to ask you this. That's me.
Okay.
Yikes.
So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. So
that was good. I like this. I want to be nosy. I just want to be nosy.
Let's get into these topics.
Okay.
We're gonna do about trust issues. Yeah, we're talking about trust issues right off the bat.
Okay.
Do you think they come from any type of relationship?
Yes. I think it starts like. I think trust issues honestly start from like your parenting.
That was my next question. Does it start in childhood?
I do. Because we watch so much like of our parents and like our aunts and our uncles' relationships and stuff like that, or like an older sibling relationship is just like, I think that's where it's like, okay, this is like normal. This is like this. And especially us growing up, it wasn't an open conversation as it is now with kids. Like nowadays, people actually have a conversation with their kids. Like, you know, mommy was dating this person. It didn't work out because of this and da-da-da-da. Like people are open now as opposed to us just coming up with our own conclusion in our head a little bit, or you seeing your daddy with another bitch every other 3 years. You know what I mean? Like it's different now when people have an open conversation. So I definitely think it starts in childhood.
I think growing up, they didn't, like you said, they didn't have conversations with us of why this person or why that person didn't stick around. But I don't really remember my mom bringing a lot of men over or something until I got to like high school. I probably seen like 2 or 3 men that my mom was talking to, but they was so slick.
What you mean slick?
My cousin.
Oh, like how they moved.
Yeah. I'm like, I aspire to be there, but I'm not there, and I'm really upset about it.
See, in the beginning my kid has never met anybody I was never like super, super serious with. Like we were together 4 years type shit. But now I don't see myself introducing anybody to my kid until like the wedding. Ain't that sad?
The wedding?
Probably, yeah.
You gotta do it. What if your kid don't like him?
That's his loss. I don't believe in it if my kid don't like my child that I'm not gonna like my nigga. My family ain't gotta like my nigga. That ain't my issue.
That's their issue?
Yeah, because
you like that. What was that mean?
No, I really agree to that. Like, I'm not living my life to please my child. My child is a child. Like, I believe in staying in a child's place. But my kid's 11. So it's just like, I'm not dating to meet a person to like my kid. My kid has an active father. It's not like I'm in search to find him a dad. Like, that ain't it. Like, I want my own companionship.
But like, what if they see something that you don't see? Like
my kid?
Yeah, your kids can have like third eyes and shit.
I mean, I get it, but I'm gonna have to see it later. I ain't not talking to no nigga because my kid don't like him. Sorry, Carter, but no. Hell no.
Okay. Do you think that early friendships, like in grade school, them are early friendships, do you think they have any type of effect on trust issue within your friends?
Wait, ask that again.
From your younger friendships, maybe like when you was 5 to 10, 15, 11.
Okay.
Do you think those relationships affected your relationships with your friends that you met in college?
Oh yeah, I think. Well, not affected, but I only have one friend from childhood. We moved a lot. But my best friend, one of my closest friend, Angie, she's literally probably my only friend, and she's in the military. So it's just like, she travels now just as much as I do. I move around just as much as I do. Like, she was just in Africa for a whole year.
What?
Yeah, she was.
That's dope.
Yeah, she was in Africa for a whole year. But she's still like my closest friend. Like, but she's one of those friends to where it's not like we need to talk every single day, or like something super tragic happened with somebody in her family. But our families are literally intertwined. That, like, of course I went out there and we got to hang out and all that stuff. But it was like just like picking up like back in the day, like riding bikes and shit. But I do think that how our friendship is, it wasn't like the base to how my college friendships are, but I do feel like the people that I stuck with the most since college is kind of like the blueprint of our friendship. How her and our friendship is still like the same of like how my college friends that I'm still friends with now is.
Okay, I'm still super close to only 2 of my childhood friends. Shout out to y'all. But I talk to one almost every day. And then I don't talk to one. I'll probably talk to one maybe a couple of times a month, even if that, because they have 3 children.
I'm about to say they married. Yeah. I'm about to say, I know marriage and shit changes things.
So I get that part, but as far as making a foundation for it, I think it did, because I can talk to those 2 about anything that I want to find some friends outside of them that I can talk to different things about.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like it did make like a little imprint on my heart. But then it's just different kind of friendships. Yeah. Is it hard to trust someone, either if it's a friend or a guy or someone you're dating?
Honestly, for me, no, it's not hard. To me, it's when you break my trust, it's hard to retrust, because I try to go into things like, okay, I have no reason not to trust you. Like, you're a stranger. Like, why would you lie to me, and for what? But it's like, when I start peeping you lying, it's just like, nigga, I don't trust you. Yeah. But for me, I don't think it's hard for me to trust people. It's just when motherfuckers start lying, because I don't know why people love to lie. Like, you would think that kids will lie, but kids be so honest. They be like, I had did this and I didn't mean to, and it's just like, it's fine. And it's just like adults be in their 30s, late or early 40s, and they just be lying. It's just like, what the fuck? Reason. I'm not paying your bill, so why you lying to little old me? I'm not doing shit. I'm not nobody. You don't gotta lie. I promise you don't gotta lie to me. I'm the last person you need to lie to. What about you?
It's not hard for me to trust anyone. It's hard for me to trust their intentions.
Yeah, that's a good. Oh, that's very great how you put
because people, I, I don't feel bad. Like I won't feel bad for being good to somebody, even if they ended up using me, because that's your loss in the end. You lost you lost me. I was pretty good, you know, a little B word. But hey, yeah. What makes you a good woman?
Okay, what makes me a good woman is I pay attention to details. I read the room. I like to be, contrary to people's belief, I'm very submissive. I like to spoil. Wait, just to a man or just in general?
To a man.
Okay, I like to spoil my dude. Like, I like all the things. Like, I love, like, I'm a relationshipper. So it's just like, I thoroughly enjoy, like, being with a guy. Like, I'm like I want to be like, I like to cuddle. I like all the things. I want to make sure, even if I work 8 hours a day and I got to worry about business shit and all the shit, I want you to come home to a nice meal if you work after me. Or if you don't work after me, baby, it's food in the refrigerator already cooked and it's labeled. Like, I put a note on it and all that stuff and warm it up for a minute. You are a relationshipper. Yeah, like warm it up for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Then I have your salad. Like, I want everything to just be great. Like, if you want to have like you a nice cocktail when you get home, I'll make sure that it's chilled and it's all that. Like, I love all that shit. So I think those qualities make me a great woman. Now, as far as helping you take care of your children, I've never done that part of it. So I don't know how I would be as a stepmom, but I think I could be a good stepmom.
Okay. I feel like what qualifies me as a good woman is because, one, I like to spoil my guy too. No, I do like to spoil him because
you do.
I do. I really hate it. I will buy you anything in the world. If I hear that you say that you like it, I'm gonna find a way to go buy it, and you're just gonna be like, you can get it for your birthday or Christmas, or it's just gonna be a just because gift.
Yeah. And
I do like cooking for him, and I do know how to cook a little bit, so I know how to cook what I want, and I just make the house a home. And I'm gonna give you some advice on these Jasmine. I don't know. I'm gonna give you your space when you want to.
Yeah, I saw this clip, and it was literally every man that I know probably reposted it. And it was like a girl. She was just like, it was like a interview, like kind of like this, but it was like one girl asked another girl, "Oh, what do you think being submissive is?" And she was like, doing everything. And she was just like, packing his bag, unpacking his bag, doing this, doing that.
I saw that.
And I was just like, I mean,
it's honestly women out there like that. It's just trash ass niggas.
And that be my thing. It's just like, to me, I'm just like, yeah. And I was watching the video, and every time she said something, I'm like, yeah, that, right. Like, I thought the video was fabulous. I thought she nailed it, but it's just like, damn, I wish I had a person to do that shit for.
We just go through so many trash
We go through so much bullshit that it's hard to just be the submissive. So then when you meet a bitch and she gutter and she walking around, I'm FREE, then yeah, because she done been with bullshit.
But they've been with bullshit too. So this is a never.
I think it's 6-1
fucked up shit.
I think it's 6-1. I think we deal with way more BS than they do.
I feel like men don't want relationships no more.
I don't think so neither.
I feel like it's like everyone's single and they looking for somebody, but when two single people meet two single people and they want each other, they don't get each other. I don't get that.
Hello, I be so confused. Like, what?
I thought you on your story, on your Instagram, on your Snapchat, you was like, "Oh, I'm looking for a good ass woman to like do all this stuff with." You meet her, boom, y'all talking for 6 months, and then it's over.
Can I have a short story real quick?
You surely can.
Okay, so it's this guy who I think is fabulous. I mean, he has a kid. She's a senior in high school. Perfect age for me. Hello. I ain't trying to be your mama. Great guy. He has everything going for himself, on place, on this. Great guy. And I feel like I'm a great girl. Kid 6th grade. He don't need no daddy. Like, things could be great. The nigga posts like the most, all of Justin LaBoy's, "Oh, I'm looking for this and all this." And every time somebody posts some shit, that's all he posts. But it's just like,
you're not looking for it.
You ain't, and that's not what it's giving. So it's just like you just drop posting dumb shit, but or maybe I'm not his person. Ching.
Will bullshit you every day for no fucking reason.
I swear.
Also, do you think
what?
Do you really have to fight for a relationship?
Today?
Like, how much would you endure, and do you like really have to fight for a relationship?
Oh, you sound like when you're actually in a relationship.
Yes.
I don't believe in fighting for.
Ding 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 ding.
I don't believe in fighting for a relationship. I feel like
ding the fucking ding.
I mean, I feel like we should both always put forth 100% effort, and we both should actually care. But I feel like the second that's not what you want, that's not your time, you can move around. I'm not fighting to make you want to stay here. I'm not. That's nothing that I want to do. And I feel like a lot of times people fight for their relationships because they don't want to be alone or they don't want to go through that.
But what would you say, like, fighting for your relationship? Like, if they stepped out or if they feel like they pulling away from you?
See, I don't believe in stepping out because I believe in hall passes.
Okay, well, in your case, what do you consider fighting for a relationship?
The only way I'm fighting for my relationship is if your finances change from when we came into the relationship, or if your intentions change from when we came into the relationship, because I do agree that people change. So like, let's just say, for instance, we came into this relationship, and that's why I always say I think people should always have open dialogue no matter like what's going on. So like, let's just say we came into the relationship and I'm like, okay, we're not having threesomes, we're not doing this, we're not doing that, or we are doing this, we are doing that, and then a year in or 2 years in, you know what? I don't want to do that. I just want you to myself. Or to me, I feel like now I will fight for that just because things are now changing.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you went from making $100,000 to $70,000 or to $60,000, because that changes a lot. Now everything changes because we was living this way to where everything was comfortable for us for X amount of years, and now that changes. To me, that's the fight I want to fight for. Okay. I don't want to fight because
Shaquita said that you was all up in her DMs.
Yeah, I about to say I don't want to fight because you fucking Shirley up the street. I don't want to fight because of that. That doesn't sound exciting for me. I want to fight when it's something really to fight for. Like if you going through shit with your family and shit like that. I want to
strain on your marriage or something like that.
Yeah, and now you gotta take care of your auntie household because she took care of you and she raised you for X amount of years, so now she thinks you owe her something, and that's taken away from our finances. So now I want to fight for that. I don't want to fight for no bullshit.
Makes sense. Like if y'all just really love each other, then we about to stay in this bitch.
Yeah, we gonna get fucking through it. We can get through it, but I'm not getting through it when it's some catty bullshit like, oh, you liked her picture and shit. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no,
it makes sense.
What about you?
I'm with you on that one. I don't want to fight over. Homegirl came to me as a woman. You want them, have them. That's not nothing that I need right now.
Yeah,
I don't need none of that drama. I don't want to have unnecessary ass drama. Like I want it to be. Sometimes it can be inevitable. Ooh, look at me! I have to just slow my words down.
Come on, SAT word.
But I want it to be like a natural disaster.
Yeah.
Not something man-made.
Right. Like COVID, like we got to shut the world down. You lost your job or I lost my job. Now we got to cut back and this and that. Okay, now we fighting for this relationship because
we got to do some changes. Yeah. We got to do some lifestyle changes till we get back on our feet.
Yes.
That's how we're going to do it?
I agree.
Yeah. So that part. Do you think you're emotionally available to your man? Well, a man, if you had a man. If we had a man, do you think you're emotionally available?
I'm going to say yes and no. Because I do sometimes get in my head where it's just like, if I said it, you should know it, as opposed to repeating myself. Because sometimes I think like the initial conversation And I'm so big on, communicate. But then sometimes I be feeling like my man should be a mind reader and they don't read minds at all, nor do they read the room. But I do feel like I am emotionally available. But a lot of times I do get tired of saying, I feel. Because then I feel like it's a broken record or it's always just my feelings. Damn, take me back to that dumbass conversation. Yeah. I do feel like I'm emotionally available. I feel like I'm emotionally available, but I just don't want to I try not to give too much. And leave room for him to say what he needs to say, because I don't ever want to be with a man that feel like he can't tell me how he feel. Like, I feel like your feelings is just as important as mine. That's why it's just like, no, it's not just me. I want us to be equally yoked. Like, I don't ever want it to be no shit to where it's just like, oh, it's always her. Like, oh, she's always benefiting. Like, I want it to be mutually beneficial. Like, if you ain't getting nothing from me or I'm not getting nothing from you, it's not gonna work. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, you come into this relationship and all I'm getting is finance. Like, that don't do shit for me. Yeah. Like, I want it to be something where we both genuinely getting shit from each other.
Understandable. Yeah. I feel like I'm emotionally stable. Available. To a certain extent. Like, if it's something that you can change that shit. What
do you mean?
Like your job. If they don't like, oh, I hate my job, or
bitch,
why this bitch keep talking to me, I'm gonna give you 1 day to talk about this shit.
1 day?
1 day. Because you can change it. If you can change it, change the shit. It's not that hard. I mean, it's gonna be hard to change it, and of course I'm gonna support you while you change, like while you change your dynamics at this job or something. But if it's something like job related, school related, we could talk about family a lot. We could talk about your family a lot. But if it's job, school, or your car or something like that, I'm giving you a month to change it. we can talk about it for two. Okay, I'll give you 2 days to talk about it.
Okay, in a month to change it.
And then we're gonna come up with a solution. It's gonna be your responsibility to make that solution come true.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm so big on solutions. I can't stand a motherfucker that's always with some negative chat. I can't be with no negative Nancy ass nigga. I can't.
If you like, it's always upside,
I can't be with no glass half empty.
It's full. It's half full.
I couldn't be with nobody like that neither. Like, we have to find a solution to the problem. Like, it's no way you coming to me every motherfucking day for 3 months talking about the same shit. No. Like, you can go work at McDonald's.
People are starving, Kim.
Yeah. You can go work at McDonald's. They paying $17 an hour these days, nigga. You better figure it out.
You can work that job for 6 months, stack up,
and move on to find something else.
I can take that bill. You take that bill. I can take a heftier bill.
Right. Yeah.
You can take a smaller bill.
I agree.
Stack your shit up and move on.
Build a bridge.
And get the fuck over it. L-I-G it.
Let it go, baby.
L-I-fucking-G it, bro. Ugh. Do you think you're emotionally stable?
Yeah, I do. I think I'm emotionally stable. I always feel like I'm emotionally stable. Like, I come from a great upbringing. Like, it was never nothing like too traumatizing that ever happened to me young or none of that stuff. Always had 2 parents. Even when my parents broke up, my mom remarried. So I never had no shit like that. The most trying time was my split from my ex-fiance or whatever, and which is why I went to therapy. But I feel like that helped me a lot. Like, I feel like I'm able to talk about things and be able to have conversations. But yeah, I feel like I'm emotionally stable.
I'm not.
For real?
Yeah, when I get angry, if I'm just over something, I shut down. I don't talk.
Oh, I talk. And I'm not going to stop talking until I get the... Like I said, I will wake up the next day and say, and another thing, like, even if I have a dream about it and it's something else I want to say, I'm so emotionally stable to the point to where the conversation could have happened 2 months ago. And if I feel like, I'll be like, we had talked about this the other day, but I had thought about another point. And then I'll bring it back up and I'll be like, we don't have to finish it, but I just wanted to let you know that this also connects to that.
That's not emotionally stable, ho. You bringing up shit from 2 months ago. Y'all done talked this shit out. You need to be dead. The conversation need to be deaded.
But if I have another point, then I need to prove that point.
From 2 months ago, that's not emotionally stable, honey.
Well, maybe I'm not emotionally stable.
I know I'm not. I know I'm not.
I feel like I am.
Can you communicate your emotions?
Yes, and the thing with me is I communicate immediately. Like the second it happened, you got me fucked up because I feel I ain't shutting down shit. I don't believe in shutting down. Like I hate that shit. Like I hate it when like a relationship in the past when a person be like, oh, we'll talk about it tomorrow. No, the fuck we not. We're gonna talk about it today because the shit is happening right now. We're gonna talk about it right now.
But what if they need time to like?
What you need time to think about? We think in a moment. Your brain shuts down, and then what? Think right now. No, I'm playing. As I've grown, I realized that I should allow people time to shut down, and then they can come back to the table with whatever. But it's just like you get 24 hours with me, and if the shit don't happen in 24 hours, then whatever you got to say is non and void.
That's how I know I'm not ready for my next relationship because I cannot communicate my emotions.
Oh, I can. I could communicate them so well. I could write you a dissertation. I could write you a fucking how many words, how many pages. I could write you a thesis, a opening argument, a closing argument. And we can put it together. Cover letter.
I'm going to therapy. So
supporting notes.
I feel like they helped you. I'm
supporting notes, baby. I'll be ready to talk.
I'm going to.
You should. I think it was the best thing I did, but I don't think you should overdo it. Some people overdo it where like they go to therapy for years and years and years and years and years, and they literally they just go like, I go to therapy on Tuesdays, like, and they be in therapy for 3 years. I don't think that's beneficial. I think you should have like 12 sessions or like 8 sessions or whatever. And a lot of people don't know that a lot of insurance cover therapy for so many sessions. So go for however many your insurance cover, and then do your work and get the fuck out.
Because if nothing has changed in 3 years, change therapies. Change therapists.
Yeah,
please.
Or change your fucking self. You're not doing the fucking homework.
You just want to. Yeah, you're not.
You're just in there saying you going.
Yeah, basically.
At this fucking point, that's ridiculous.
Do you think God or Allah, in your case,
okay?
Do you think they should? Do you think it has to be a part of your relationship?
I don't think it has to be a part of my relationship because I've only dated one guy that we both had like the same beliefs. So I don't think that it has to be a part of my relationship, but I do think that whoever I'm dating has to believe in some type of higher power or has to have some type of spiritual belief. Even if we don't have to like pray together and do stuff like that, but I do want a person that believes in something.
Okay. I'm not gonna say that we was like I feel like all of my relationships that I did have, like we'll pray over our food together, or like, and that's the only time that we would pray together. Like I feel like now we should at least do one like spiritual reading or something, because I feel maybe that's why one of my shit never lasted. We only prayed over our food together. I'm like, that's some fat ass shit.
No, I kind of think it's cliche though sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong. I thoroughly enjoy your prayers that you send every morning, and I read them. I say them out loud. I say them twice. I read them both. I read it out loud, and then I read it in my head. But I don't believe that, because I also believe that, I believe everything happened for a reason. So even if you pray together all this, like me and my ex prayed together. Sometimes it wasn't every single day because we worked different times, but we prayed together. But I don't think that things wouldn't have went the way that they went had we, prayed twice together, or had we did more prayer. Like, to me, sometimes it's like a cliche thing. And that can be bad to say. I don't mean it in a bad way.
That's understandable.
I don't mean it in a safe space. Yeah, I don't mean it in a bad way, but I do think that I do want a partner that believes in God or Allah or whatever, like believes in a higher power. Because I don't think I could be with an atheist, a person that don't believe that Jesus ever exists.
I don't believe in nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't be with a person like that. So I definitely have to be with a person that believes in some type of form of prayer.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah,
I feel it. I feel the same way too. Okay, genuine human beings.
Okay.
Do you think there are more genuine people in the world, or do you think there's more people that take advantage of the situation?
I think it's more genuine people. I really do. Well, I always look at the glass half full. But I do think it's more. Well, I guess I'm surrounded by more genuine people than people that take advantage of people. I do know people that take advantage of people, but as far as people that I know personally that I speak with, I think they're very genuine. I know a lot of genuine people. Yeah, I'm gonna say more genuine people.
I think there's more genuine people in the world, but it's hard to find them.
Yes.
If you already don't know them from like years before, it's hard to find that genuine person.
Oh, I agree. So as far as new people that I meet and new people that come into my life, I can't pick through it. But as far as people that I've been knowing forever, like friends and some of my family, I think they're very genuine. Yeah, I think they're very genuine.
And it sucks because most of the genuine people are effing single.
Yeah. Thanks.
We gotta be scammers and using people. Do you think that do you think the way that you were loved as a child, or you seeing love as a child, help you become a genuine person at heart?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So you didn't have that fight or flight mentality?
Oh yeah. My parents were always in my life my whole life. And then I have two sets of parents. Like my stepmom, which is my younger sister's mom. She kind of like helped raise us with my dad. And then my stepdad, Carl, who's been in my life since I was like 4 years old, he helped raise me with my mom. So like both of them is just like, it was like, of course, I mean, I know they had arguments and shit like that, but it was never no shit to where like we saw shit go on. Like even just how my mom operates with all the other baby moms that my father have. It helps me operate with my kids' baby mom. So it's just like most definitely, I think what I saw growing up definitely helped me be a better person when it comes to stuff like that. Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, I feel like I was very loved when I was younger too. But speaking of that, I've never seen my mom play the stepmom role to nobody else's kids.
I know that's right.
That's probably why I don't want to be a stepmama.
It's giving queen. It's giving queen vibe. Shout out to Barbara. It's giving
that's probably
queen vibes, baby.
Damn, but I would.
It's giving what that man said. He knew his finances. She knew her finances. She wanted. Hello, she wanted her kids.
That's intense. But I think growing up, if you always had to fight when you was kids or something, I don't feel like those people are genuine, because they be like, well, what can I get out of this situation?
Yeah.
That's a hard time to live.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine like watching like people fight or grow and like all that shit. I couldn't imagine it. Like I definitely, like when I see like stuff on like the internet and stuff like that, it's like, wow, that kid has to watch that. Like hell, even watching P Valley with Miss Mississippi and like her. I mean, I know her kids are so young, but it's just like
they gonna remember that stuff.
Oh
sometimes.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine me having to see like my dad talk to my mama crazy or my dad beat my mama ass. Like I couldn't imagine none of that shit.
I'm just saying they're not gonna grow up like in white people.
Yeah.
But let's get into. We have a question that someone sent in.
Okay.
Are they doing the most or no?
Okay.
What they do, whores?
Okay.
Hey.
Ew.
I just recently started talking to this guy. We really didn't have a conversation as to what we wanted from one another. We just started talking and we was vibing real bad.
Like real bad.
Like he's very intellectual, goal-oriented, and knows how to express himself, which I love. He has mentioned other females he talked to. I don't know if they're recent or since he's been divorced. Yeah, that part. He cussed him off of one red flag. In my mind, I'm saying, is this a red flag? Would I be doing the most if I start cutting back from him? Because yeah. Would I be doing the most if I start cutting back from him?
I'ma say you shouldn't cut back from him because I don't know. I like him. I mean, I love a man that tell me he talking to other women. Like, I wish more dudes would do it just because I feel like a lot of females feel like when they meet a dude, it's just like, oh, I met this guy and he's so great and da-da-da-da. And it's just like, okay, yeah, you met one fucking dude. Like, okay.
Where's your other ones?
Yeah, like, I mean, men have options, but I think it's great. As long as, I just feel like as long as he's not, I mean, he's being respectful. When it's your time, it's your time. It's not like he like, oh, this other girl calling, be quiet when y'all in the car.
That's some bullshit. If that ever happens, I'm like, oh, yes.
So, yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm going to say you would be doing the most if you cut back from him because he seemed like he a good dude. I say keep going with his vibe and just see where it go. I mean, I don't think you should cut off all your options if you have other options or get more options because, I mean, he got other options and just see where it go. I say take it day by day and just keep vibing with him shit.
Boom. And there you have it, folks. I like that advice.
What advice you got for her?
I have your same advice. If you do cut back, you are doing the most because you missing out on one of your options.
Yeah, and it sound like
if he's your only option, get more.
Yeah, I said if he's your only options, get another one, and then you have two.
And this is what dating is. It's not about being with one person exclusively. Once y'all make that commitment to date each other exclusively, then that's when you start to gradually cut off your options.
I love a very intellectual, goal-oriented motherfucker. So, bitch, you better keep that man because he come out to the streets, I may take him.
Period. Real bad. So that's gonna wrap up our show. Don't forget to send in your questions or ask for advice. You can email us at audoingthemost@gmail.com. That's it. Oh, look at me. And you can DM us on Instagram. Can you DM on YouTube?
You can DM on YouTube. You can leave a comment. But you can message on TikTok.
YouTube. Message us on TikTok. And Instagram or email us. You can follow my page, my personal page at Burks I am 91.
And I am at Cinnamon J.
And you can follow our other page, our podcast page at AU Doing the Most. AU Doing the Most. And we're out this bitch.
Ow. Bye.